How's it hanging, folks? Today we're back at it again, continuing on through Space Engineers. So without further ado, let's get into the game, shall we? Okay. What did we do last time? It's been like probably over a month. Maybe multiple months, I don't know. It's been a while. Let's see, I think we built a farm last time, right? What was the farm? Oh, and these defense towers. I don't think have been totally necessary yet. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to make this farm happen. But I think what I would like to try to get on today is fixing up that broken ship off in the distance. So what I need to do is bring a load of supplies off to the... Here, let me bring it up here. GPS. Oh, legitimate salvage. 7 kilometers away. So too long. Well, it's not too long to take any of the land vehicles. It's just that I remember the terrain's a little bit rough. Anyway, we have this. Our severely upgraded... Or did we remove... We removed most of the upgrades, didn't we? I think.
Energy low.
Oh, my energy's low. Okay. Yeah, I think we removed most of the upgrades from this. Because we wanted to make it into like a lifter. Let's check on this cargo capacity of this thing. Does it have any? So I want to just carry a load of supplies to try to fix it, but okay, might not have. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attach a medium cargo container to it. Wow, I'm holding a bunch of stuff. Okay, maybe I can just make one. I'm forgetting the buttons. It's been that long. I've got a medium cargo container we can strap to it. Guess it'll have to go on top. Oh yeah, I never did remove the spare batteries from this thing, so it has loads of power capacity. I guess I could strap it on the tail. It's a temporary addition, we'll make it a different color. Well, I did have most of what I needed. Yeah, let's go in here, production. I don't remember what I needed. Okay, I need first so I need 1 motor and 14 interior plates. Oh, I made 5. Oh well. Or I've made 15, rather. The rest of this, we're going to tell it to disassemble. Quick. Alright, got a medium cargo container. We're going to load it up with the supplies needed to build an assembler over there. Okay, all ready to go. Okay, activating main power, activating thrusters. And we have taken flight. Alright, so we're coming in on it. We're gonna actually park pretty far away right now. Leave a good distance. Because that possesses turrets. They're going to fire on my ship, even at... Yeah, if it's anywhere in sight, it's going to fire on my ship. So I have to leave the ship back here. If I was smart, I would have brought weapons along. Do that. There we go. Okay, so we've broken that one. Interior turret down here. Won't hurt us, but there is a big Gatling turret on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to tunnel through. Yeah, I think that ground beneath it. Alright. That's a hydrogen tank. I don't think there are any defenses inside the ship. I think there's warning lights. Oh, there's a dead guy here. What's he got? He's got a nicer welder than I've... He's got 3 nicer welders than I've got. Why does dead guy have 3 nicer welders than I do? So what's that? Timer block? Unnecessary. What's sparking? That's sparking. Something outside is sparking. Access denied. Alright, how do I go? Scrap a good portion of this stuff. Nope, not quite there. I need to go a little further off to the side. Air vent fan. Okay, don't need that. Plenty of air. What's that connector? I'm gonna start dropping a bunch of stuff on the floor. Oh right, I'm still floating. This is probably what connects... Not what connects through to the Gatling. Okay, beacon up. Okay. He's over there. Gatling is much further back. Okay. Large industrial cargo container on this thing. Tuani is a good look at this thing. Can I sit here? No? I know how I can sit here. Okay, now I... What? I still can't sit there. Okay. That's the cargo container there. Oh, it might be on top of the cargo container. In which case tunneling through is going to be harder. I can tunnel through right here, I think. This... Oh, that's heavy armor. What's that? There's a gyro in there. I don't care right now.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep, there it is. Sitting on top of the O2H2 generator. Which is, for some reason, connected to a reactor? I don't think it can aim this way.
Inventory full.
I'm going to save right now. Hoping that it can aim this
Inventory
way.
full.
Hoping that I can kind of cheese this by getting way too close to it. There we go.
Inventory full.
And its defenses have been disabled. Whew. That was stressful. Now I gotta get back to my ship. There's pirates. Oh. Oh, wait, no. They're just enemies now. Okay. RLTC doesn't like me anymore.
Inventory
I'm
full.
gonna destroy that antenna so it stops transmitting. So that's why it's got the O2H2 generator. Its main threat. Is this the Serenity? Wait. The design... okay, it's not quite. I was just looking at the huge back thruster and I'm like, it kind of looks like Serenity. If you know, you know. Okay, now I can retrieve my ship. Now that I'm safely out of range. I will now be making the landing in the dark. Oh well. Okay. Where's all that stuff I dropped on the ground?
Inventory full.
Okay, let's see what I can do. There's just money in there. Okay, is access still denied? Nope. I can throw stuff in here.
Inventory full.
Okay, still not a lot of stuff though. I am running a little bit low on hydrogen. Okay. Gotta do that. And rebuild it. And we should have access now. There we go. Lots of power cells in there. Wow. I just want one. Why do I have two enhanced hand drills too? I don't actually know how to just remove one. Character tools. There we go. Now I've got a much nicer welder. Okay. We've got our work cut out for us here, don't we? Oh, they had a gun and a pistol in here. Okay. So yeah, I did cut a hole in the ship. Multiple holes in the ship, actually. So let's start with the engines, I guess. Oh, that thruster is actually done. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna cut some pieces off. They're stylish. But it'll be easier to get this thing in the air if it's lighter. That one's not finished. If I can get everything in the main cargo hold, that should make things easier.
Inventory full.
Okay, one's functioning now. Without any hydrogen. Without any hydrogen, that main thruster is never going to get online. Yeah, I'm stripping most of the armor from this thing.
Inventory full.
Okay. I do have access to main cargo now. What I really need is like a ramp up there. Like construction scaffolding. Something to differentiate it from the actual ship. I need a way into the ship without having to use hydrogen. There we go. Yeah, we're modifying this thing for atmospheric use, mostly. Yeah, see how much of my hydrogen I've already used? Got some magnesium stored in here. A fair bit, too. Interesting. Ship wasn't very well armed. Probably a freighter, I guess. See, now I do need a way up. What if I just installed it inside the ship here? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the ship is mostly for atmospheric use now. I don't really care about holes anymore. And I can fix it up to look nice later. Let's just focus on getting in the air right now. What needed grids? Nothing needed grids. Motors. Everything needs motors. Except this. This needs tubes. I'll throw out a few. Ought to be enough small steel tubes here for it. There we go. Just need the large ones. Alright, let's enact my initial plan and install an assembler on board. Wow, I can almost carry an entire assembler. Okay.
Inventory full.
Clear out this
Inventory
spot
full.
for it. Oh wait, there's not really space for it there.
Inventory
This warning light
full.
annoys me. Okay, we're gonna set it up outside. Oh. As long as it's connected in. Yeah, actually it looks like this thing, with all these atmospheric thrusters, this thing was made for atmospheric travel. I don't know why there was an air vent or anything in there.
Inventory full.
Well, let's throw this thing some material. Disassemble.
Inventory full.
I don't know how much power this place has stored up. Let's see if I can look into here. Battery. 5 hours worth of power at current usage rates, it looks like. Looks like I'm gonna have to... So, does the reactor have anything in it? Any fuel in the reactor? I guess not. It doesn't show up. It should show up on the... Interesting. Yeah, it should show up on the inventories. Keep disassembling.
Inventory full.
We don't need that antenna. Or any radio comp components. Which I guess a fair bit of silicon. Yeah, even the ones that are still functional, I'm gonna have to partially disassemble. Just to gain access. Reactor 2. Which I don't really want to do. But guess I'm gonna have to. Okay. Now I should have access to the reactor. Maybe it wasn't showing up. Yeah, it wasn't showing up because of that. Okay, it's got a bit of uranium, so it should still be producing. For a little while, at least. Okay. Should probably further strip down armor. Take control of these thrusters. So I need motors. 25 of them. Oh, but I need nickel for that. Alright. Keep disassembling then. Okay, anything in here that uses motors I don't need. So I will need to actually rebuild that gyro part as well. That'll take motors too. Anything motorized in here? Okay, doesn't look like it. That's got motors, but only... Oh, there's some. Must have scavenged something that had them. Motors in here? No. Okay, we got 20 motors, anyway. Which will be enough to fix this engine here. Not quite, actually. Wait, we need 7 more. I was wrong about the 25 number anyway. Okay. Might have been... Oh, it's just carrying ammo. O2 HP generator. Has some motors, but that's fairly necessary. Although, you know, it's a moot point if we can never get this thing off the ground. Again. Oof, we're gonna need more over here too. 400 more. Okay. So, we don't have enough parts right now. We need motors, specifically. Lots of them. I think... So let's get done what we can get done, and then we'll make another trip. Okay, it's functional. Hydrogen tank is functional, it'll hold. Why is access denied?
Energy full. Low.
There, I've got access now. I don't think there was any hydrogen in it. No. Considering how it was broken, I don't think it preserves any. But it's functional now. Large hydrogen thruster now needs some metal grids. That's another part that's going to be hard to come by. Yeah, that I'm not going to have enough of because that's going to need cobalts. Not a lot of cobalts, but some. Alright. So we've got all of the metal grids we can put into it. Okay. And this one? Metal grids and motors. Okay. So I'm gonna need a bunch of each. Maybe I can repair this door. Even that, not quite. So we're gonna need quite a bit. Bring this thing back online. I could probably repair that. Alright. Well, yeah, let's make a return mission. Okay, nighttime and fog. Lovely conditions for flying. A little bit. Oh. I think we lost a wing. What the heck did I hit? What could I possibly have hit? Okay. Okay. Alright, what do we lose? Cargo's still there, what? And what did I hit? Did I collide with this? I don't even know what just happened. I don't know what fell off the ship. I don't know what I lost. Okay. Okay, anyway. I'm just gonna make like a couple hundred of each. I don't have enough iron to do that. Oh wait. No, I do. I really do. I just don't have enough iron in there right now. Okay. That is as much as we can physically carry. Right. Alright, taking off. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit less responsive with all this extra weight. Is that a thunderstorm? I really am just getting the worst weather for flying. Passed over it. said, the ship's going to be a little less responsive. It's all loaded up. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, that was actually not enough motors. Okay. Well, let's start by installing motors to everything. Get everything we can functional. Turns out we actually didn't need most of the metal grids. Because this has enough of them. Really should just load it up on motors. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to get this one up and running with this many motors. But we might be able to get the rest going. Alright. Excellent. I think we have every other one completed. Check these top ones. Descent thrusters are fixed. Perfectly functional. Okay, we might, if we strip this thing down like crazy, maybe we could get away with one lifting motor. I want to take a look at the main thruster. We're not going to be able to use it anyway. Not with this thing empty. There's no motors in it. Okay. Oh. So it'll be... Oh, ow. It would be a significant weight off to remove it, but... There's not a lot of there's no motors in it to salvage. Put as many as we can into that. Okay, we put everything we can into it. I don't know what goes into metal grates. I don't think they have nickel. If they have nickel, then we're golden. They do! Excellent. We can disassemble the excess metal grates. Reassemble them into motors. In the meantime, let's also... So I'm gonna fix up this thing. There we go. Got the main thruster up and running. It just needs fuel. Can I remove this dead guy? Wait. I can grind it away? I've scrapped a dead man for parts. Disassemble these. Okay, how many motors exactly are we going to need for this thing? See, we've got 92 out of 400, that means we need 308 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. Disassemble all these metal grids. Is this intersecting with the ground? Yes. Doesn't have landing struts. I don't think I'm intended to fix this ship, but I want to. Okay. I need to dig this out, but don't want the ship to fall on me. Oh. There's a whole structure down here. A half scaffold block just embedded in the ground. Okay, I think I've gotten it unburied. Oh, that's all it can produce? Dang it. Well, there's one more thing we can do. I do know one thing on here with a lot of metal grids. Much as it pains me to do so, I think we gotta scrap the main thruster. Again, it's not necessary right now. It doesn't do anything.
Inventory full.
It does have a lot of these. It does have a lot of those large steel tubes in there before I can ever get at the metal grids.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
As much as it pains me to skeletonize that thing. So it is a wonderful thing. We'll see if this ends up being enough of them. The gyros, we're gonna have to build from scratch, because I did scrap that whole thing.
Inventory full.
Might put it in here. I'll put it up there. Okay, I only need 4 motors for it, but I do need 50 metal grids. And while the thing can take flight without a gyro, it's going to be difficult. Well, that's not totally necessary. Active inventory. That one's not, though. I had a few motors stored up, apparently. And some more metal grids. Huh. Not nearly enough of them stored up. Okay. I think there might also be some heavy armor on here I could have scrapped through. Metal grids. Oh. Oh yeah, there was stuff attached to it. Stuff that can also be ground away. Alright, we've got a gyro, we've got all of our thrusters active. Okay, there's only a couple things to do left. A couple things left to do. Well, one, remove this. It has served its purpose. And served it well. Whoa! Ah! Wolf! Okay. I'll say I might... There. So that I can... No. Oh, a functioning door. Wait. Why is it broken? Oh, it was just off. Okay. Okay. A door that closes. Right. Let's do some stuff. Let's get things set. Registers. Okay. Let's try one thing. Okay, thrusters are off. Let's check something, actually. Oh. Convert to ship. Convert to ship is not possible. Okay. I know what... You know what that means. Probably. Is that it's still merged with the ground. Okay. Hopefully this won't kill me. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Alright. Okay. Just gonna try to set down gently here. Oh. Right here. Okay. Never landed a ship without landing gear. It seems able to fly. Though it feels a bit unstable. I might remove this.
Inventory full.
I'm gonna remove that to save a little weight. Although I think, you know, carrying the supplies is just as much weight.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, this is the big hole I had to dig. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna land the fly on top of it and carry it back with this. Is this a good idea? Probably not, so I'm gonna save. Whoa, 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 it doesn't like that. Oof. Did not like that. Okay. Anything broken in here? No? Alright, so now for the real bad idea. Oh, interesting. I can still use the gyro even if the thrusters are off. Thrusters are on. They're lurching a little bit, I think. Okay. Once again, probably should have waited till daytime for this, but it was time for that. So just hovering, it could stay up for quite a while. Not enough power for that. We're actually moving much faster than we seem. I think we're also pretty high up. Come down a bit. I'm gonna do an interesting maneuver here. Why are we accelerating? Okay, got it. Forward-facing thrusters are not enough to keep this thing up. We're lurching a lot. I'm gonna try to take it down. Where I am now. We're gonna try and put her down. We don't have landing cam. Okay, this is gonna be a tough maneuver. Mostly because I need to do it really, really slowly. Or more, I should do it really, really slowly. Okay, I'm coming down steadily. Ship kind of needs relatively even ground to land because of the lack of a proper landing gear. Which I don't know if that was destroyed disastrous landing it apparently faced. Or if it never had one to begin with. Okay, we are on the ground. What if I deactivate? Okay, we slide. Sliding a bit. Okay, the reason it's lurching is it doesn't have enough thruster power in any direction other than directly downward. I think it's got enough thruster power forwards. Yeah, sideways I can't do anything. I can't make any course corrections sideways. Or at least barely can. So we're just going to take it real slow. The only real thrust power this thing has is to go upward. Downward seems to work pretty well too. But, okay. Okay, we're gonna just slide on in over here. Slide. And cut. Thrust. Okay. Oof. We made it! Now if I can just bring the flyer over to there. Flyer's not going to like this. So we're gonna save first. Flyer, though, is now feeling much lighter. And I can scrap the box from the back of it. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at our newly acquired assets. Righty. Not a bad haul. Even if it needs significant repairs now. Not a bad haul at all. I think that's enough for one day. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. Hope that was at least mildly entertaining. I'll be back again soon with something else. Till then, see ya.